The Secret Beach House. Once upon a time, nestled in a small coastal town, there was a quaint beach house. This house stood tall with its wide walls and blue shutters, exuding an undeniable charm. It had a secret that only a select few knew, a hidden world of love and mystery. This is the story of two strangers who would come to unravel the secrets it held. Lily, a young artist with a longing for adventure, felt her heart call out to the sea. She had spent her whole life in the bustling city, craving the sound of waves crashing against the shore. With her paintbrush in hand and a spark in her eyes, she set off to find solace near the waves that sung to her soul. Jonathan, a writer searching for inspiration, had decided to rent a beach house for the summer. The hustle and bustle of the city had drained his creativity, and he yearned for the gentle whisper of the ocean to breathe life back into his stories. With his trusty notebook tucked under his arm, he arrived at the coastal town, eager to discover what secrets the sea would share. On the very first evening of their stay, as the salt-kissed air wrapped around them, Jonathan and Lily crossed paths on the beach. It was the kind of chance encounter that seemed destined to happen. Their eyes locked, and the world around them faded into a blur. In that moment, a connection sparked between them, an inexplicable bond that brought warmth to their hearts. "You have an artist's aura about you," Jonathan said, breaking the enchanting silence. "And you, sir, have the gaze of a poet," Lily responded, her voice gentle and melodic. They talked until the sun dipped below the horizon, sharing their dreams and aspirations. Lily confided in Jonathan about her longing for adventure and how she had always dreamed of finding a hidden treasure. Jonathan listened intently, his eyes filled with wonder. "I know of something you might find intriguing," Jonathan finally said, a mischievous gleam in his eye. "There is a secret beach house nearby, hidden away from prying eyes. The locals say it holds mysteries and treasures beyond imagination." Lily's heart skipped a beat. The prospect of discovering such a place ignited a fire within her. "Will you take me there?" she asked, her voice filled with anticipation. Jonathan nodded, a smile playing on his lips. "Tomorrow, we embark on an adventure," he declared. The next day, as the sun reached its zenith, Jonathan and Lily made their way through lush forests, following a narrow path that led to the hidden beach house. The air hummed with excitement and anticipation. With every step, their senses came alive. The scent of blooming flowers mingled with the salty ocean breeze, the sound of seagulls punctuated the whispering of leaves, and sunlight danced through the canopy above, casting playful shadows on the forest floor. Finally, they reached the secret beach house. It stood alone, surrounded by golden sands and towering cliffs adorned with vibrant greenery. The house beckoned them with its windows gleaming like jewels, inviting them into its world of mysteries and treasures. The door creaked open, as if greeting old friends. Inside, the walls of the beach house were adorned with worn photographs, each telling stories of love and loss, captured in fleeting moments of time. Lily and Jonathan explored each room, letting their fingertips trace the past. As they ventured deeper into the house, a sense of anticipation grew within them. At last, they found themselves in a small library filled to the brim with aged books, their pages whispering secrets of forgotten tales. On a dusty shelf, hidden at the very back, they discovered an ancient journal adorned with delicate floral patterns. With trembling hands, Lily opened the journal and began to read. Page after page unveiled the story of a passionate love affair that had bloomed within these very walls. Each entry was filled with heartfelt letters, penned by a long-lost lover, searching for his lost love. Jonathan, captivated by the words he heard, took Lily's trembling hands in his own. "Perhaps this house has brought us together for a reason," he whispered, his voice filled with longing. With newfound hope, they immersed themselves in the book, becoming enthralled by the romantic tale of love and adventure. Jonathan's gentle fingers brushed against Lily's cheek, as if tracing the passion etched in each word they read. Time seemed to stand still as they succumbed to the magic of the beach house. They discovered hidden rooms, whispered promises, and love that transcended time itself. In this secret world, they were no longer strangers seeking solitude. They were two souls joining forces to complete the story that had remained unfinished. Days turned into nights, and nights turned into days as Jonathan and Lily lived within the walls of the secret beach house. They laughed, they danced, and they continued to unravel the story of the long-lost lovers. Every moment was a swirl of emotions. Each word they spoke resonated deep within their souls. As their time in the beach house drew to a close, Lily and Jonathan made a promise to one another, a promise that the love they had found within this hidden world would forever be carried in their hearts. As they left, the secret beach house stood silent and empty, waiting patiently for the next visitors to stumble upon its mysteries and treasures. The whispers of the lovers' tale lingered in the air, carrying their legacy through the sands of time. And so, the secret beach house became a place where dreams were woven, where love and adventure intertwined, and where the depth of human connection was etched into the very foundation of its walls. It remains a secret, guarded by the waves that continue to crash against the shore, inviting those who seek solace and romance to come and discover the magic it holds. Rescued by love. The morning sun shone through the bedroom window, casting a warm glow on the tousled sheets. Sarah stirred sleepily, savoring the remnants of her dream, where she had been whisked away on a thrilling adventure. It had seemed so real, and for a brief moment, she could almost feel the wind on her face and the heat of her racing heart. Blinking away the sleep, Sarah sat up, her heart still fluttering with the memory of the dream. As she reached for her phone to check the time, the doorbell rang, jolting her from her thoughts. Curiosity piqued, she made her way to the front door, her bare feet padding against the cool wooden floor. A sense of anticipation filled the air as Sarah swung open the door to find a large package addressed to her. Intrigued, she ripped open the package and gasped at the contents: a meticulously crafted treasure chest made of glistening mahogany. Sarah marveled at the intricate carvings, wondering who could have sent such a thoughtful gift. With trembling hands, she opened the chest to reveal a rolled-up parchment tied with a silk ribbon. With bated breath, Sarah unrolled the parchment, her eyes darting across the elegant handwriting. It was an invitation, a treasure hunt invitation. Her heart skipped a beat as she scanned the riddles and clues that would lead her to the next location. This was like something out of her dream, a real-life adventure. Eager and bemused, she grabbed her coat and followed the intricate instructions that promised an experience like no other. As Sarah made her way through the city, deciphering each clue, she couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching her. The air crackled with an electricity that left her both exhilarated and apprehensive. Each clue led her to breathtaking locations: a hidden rooftop garden with blooming flowers, a secret library tucked away in an old building, and a street artist painting a mural that seemed to come alive before her eyes. With each step, Sarah felt her heart opening to the possibilities that lay ahead. She had always been a dreamer, yearning for an adventure to break the monotony of her everyday life. The treasure hunt felt like the missing piece, the spark that had been absent for so long. And deep down, she couldn't help but hope that the sender of the invitation would be waiting for her at the journey's end. Finally, After countless twists and turns, Sarah found herself standing in front of an abandoned warehouse. Her heart pounded in her chest as she pushed open the heavy door, the creak echoing through the vast emptiness. The air was thick with anticipation, as if every breath she took was charged with energy. Inside, candles flickered, casting a warm glow on the space. And there, in the center of the room, stood a man, a ruggedly handsome figure with piercing blue eyes and a lopsided smile. Jonathan. The man who had stolen her heart without even making an appearance. "Sarah," he whispered, his voice a mixture of awe and tenderness, "I have been watching you from afar, admiring your spirit and creativity. I wanted to give you a taste of the extraordinary, to show you that magic exists beyond the confines of dreams." Sarah's heart raced as Jonathan stepped closer, closing the distance between them. It was as if the world had faded away, leaving only the two of them in a bubble of warmth and possibility. The electricity that had crackled in the air was now palpable, drawing them together in a magnetic embrace. "You have captured my imagination, Sarah," Jonathan declared, his eyes searching hers. "You have inspired me to see the world differently, to believe in the power of love and adventure." Tears filled Sarah's eyes as she reached out to touch his face, her fingers trembling with emotion. "Jonathan, you've given me the most incredible gift, a glimpse of what life can truly be. I never expected to find love on this journey, but I'm so grateful that I did." Their lips met in a kiss that spoke volumes, transcending words and promises. In that single moment, they knew that they had found something rare, something worth cherishing forever. And so, as the world outside faded into insignificance, Sarah and Jonathan embarked on a new adventure, a journey filled with love, dreams, and the belief that the extraordinary could be found in the most unexpected places. For they had discovered that love had the power to rescue and transform, to turn ordinary lives into extraordinary stories of hope, passion, and boundless joy. Hope, passion, and boundless joy. Hope,